Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to play through a few rounds of Yggdrasil. Now, if you want to see our full review of this, you can click the link in the video description. That'll take you there. You can check it out. Otherwise, let's keep going. All right, so to set up, you're going to put the board out in the middle of the table, and you're going to give each player a character. So we have Tyr, I'm not sure how you say it, and Frey. Each player is also going to have a special ability. We'll go into that. You're going to shuffle the deck of cards, put them off to the side. That's kind of the game timer. Put each of the god tiles here at the beginning of the track. You'll put elves out, number of players plus 1. You'll put this little character down here on this track here. 12 fire giants, 5 Vikings. Block off the black island here. Put the Valhalla track here. And put all of the weapons on this pile and have the die ready to go. And then you're going to pre-fill these bags based on the rule book. This has more fire, less fire, even number of fire and Vikings, more fire, or more Vikings than fire. Okay, and we'll explain what that means in a little bit. All right, so now let's get playing. So on your turn, you're going to take 3 actions. And the actions will be recruit an elf, move up on this track, or if you're up here, move down on the track to activate where you are. Fight one of the gods, we'll get into that. Get a weapon. If you have a level 1, you can upgrade to level 2. If you have a level 2, upgrade to level 3. You can just reach in here and take the weapon that you want. You can only have, if I have a level 2 of this weapon, I can't have the level 1. You can only have 1 level of each weapon. You can fight an ice giant. You can move on Valhalla to collect Vikings. You can search in the bag to get rid of fire giants. You can add Vikings to the bag. And down here, you can trade amongst players. Okay? That's it. So you can do 3 of those actions. Except Frey, he's able to do 4. All right. So Frey will go first. First thing you do on your turn is you flip a card. This is going to do a couple things. It's going to move that god up 1. Okay, then I don't know if it's a god, but that character up 1, and then it's going to do the special ability. Okay, what this means is you're going to roll the die. That color island is now going to be submerged, and if this was on another island, it would come back to the beginning. Okay, pretty harmless, not the worst one to come out in the world, and then it's done. Now it's Frey's turn to take 4 actions. I'm going to give them the die so I know whose turn it is. Okay, so I think the first thing Frey wants to do is he's going to try to get some Vikings. So he's going to do this, move 1, and he's going to reach in the bag. When you move, if you want to move, you get a search in the color of the bag that you're on. So I'm on the white island. I'll lay that down so you can see it. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm on the white island, so I get to draw 3 tokens out of this bag and keep any Vikings that I find and put all the fire giants back. All right, so I have 1 giant, or 1 Viking, 2 fire giants. So now I have a Viking. All right, so that's 1 action. Next action, I'm going to put these 5 Vikings in the white bag. Put it in any bag you want, doesn't matter what island you're on. Then for my 3rd action, I'm going to take an elf. And then for my 4th action, I'm going to fight that, okay? Because I want to show you how that works. So when you fight, you're going to roll the die. Well, first you have to decide if you want to contribute any Viking. I'm actually not going to fight. That's too expensive. Just kidding. I'm not going to fight. I'm going to take a weapon. So for my 4th action, I'm going to take a weapon. Because I did a draw, put the Vikings in there, take an elf, and I'm going to take a weapon for Jorgmagand, and that is Mjolnir. So I have a level 1 Mjolnir to help me fight that in the future. And hopefully I can do that on the next turn. And that's the end of my turn. Done. Now goes the Tyr. Same deal. They're going to flip a card. Luck. All right, so that moves up 1. We're going to roll the die again. It's the white island, so this moves back. White island is blocked off. And now it's Tyr's turn. And his special ability is he gets to roll the die twice when he rolls. Pick which result he wants. All right, so get rid of this. I think what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and move here onto this island. When you're on the island, you can't reach in the bag, but I at least want to get past that island, so I'll sacrifice an action. And then I'll slide this up, try to get a better bonus. This is going to help us do things on the board. And then for my third one, I'm just going to take an elf. All right, that's my turn. Now, back to this player. Same deal. Flip another card. All right, so they have Fenrir. Fenrir moves up. Now, Fenrir is based on its power level. So you can look at these here. If it's a power level 1, you have to roll the die. You have to calm down Fenrir. So your first action of your turn is to roll a die. If you roll anything except blue, he's calmed down. All right, he's calmed down. So that's the first action of my turn. Nothing else happens, but until you can calm him down, you have to keep rolling. Okay, so that's one action. Next action is I'm going to move. So that's action 2. I'm going to draw 3 out of this bag. Remember, this bag is better than the white one. Sweet. 2 Vikings and... oh, that goes back in the bag. Fire Giant. That's 2. For 3, let's move this up 1 more. And for 4, we're going to fight this monster. Now, the way fighting works is you're going to have to contribute any Vikings that you want. Vikings are going to add 1 to your strength. We're trying to get a strength of 5 to defeat this character, okay? So I think, and you can roll a maximum of 3 on this die. I think I'm going to send 2, so I'll send 2 out. Then I can roll. Elves also add 1 to your die, but you can do them after. And I also have a +1 when I'm fighting this monster because I have Mjolnir. So I am at 3. I need to roll a 2 or higher. Ooh, I rolled a 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't beat it. So I wasted my turn. I lost the Vikings. They go down here. And I wasted my turn because I couldn't defeat anything. All right. Now we're going on to Tyr. He's going to flip. This is Loki. So Loki moves up 1. And based on his power level, which is 1, he's going to flip that many ice giants. Now, ice giants cause bad things to happen. If you look at this card, it's going to make the orange monster 1 stronger. So now it's going to be harder to fight that monster until we kill it. All right, so action number 1 is we're going to move here and get some Vikings, hopefully. All right, so I pulled 3 out of the bag. I got 2 fire giants and a Viking, so I keep the Viking. The fire giant will go back into the green bag if I can pick them up. And then that's action 1. Action number 2, I'm going to try to fight the ice giant. Okay, so to fight the ice giant, you need to have a value of 3 or more, and the ice giant is dead. Okay, so I'm going to contribute 1 to the fight. I need to roll a 2, but I get 2 rolls, so that's 1. Let's roll again. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, so I will take the 1, 2, and 3, and I have defeated the ice giant, but it was expensive. And now when you defeat the ice giant, you get the rune. If you can get 4 of that rune, you're going to get a special ability. I'm probably not going to get that far into the game, but I'm going to set it up here to know that we've defeated it. Okay, so that was 1, 2, and then the third one will be, I'm going to take my elf back. All right, now back to this player. Okay, let's flip the card. Let's see. All right, so we have Cert, which is now regular power because he's gone. Then what he's going to do is he's going to roll based on his power, and whatever color comes up on the die, that many fire giants are going to go into the bag. So the blue bag is going to get 1 fire giant because his power level is at 1. All right, so this is a good time to tell you how you win. The players win the game if they can live through this deck. I think there's 42 cards in there. The players lose if 5 of these bad guys get across this line, or 3 get across this line, or 1 gets across that line. If any of those things happen, game over. So you either win or in one way, or you lose in one of 3 different ways. So I'll finish this round and then we'll be done. I think you've seen what you need to see in this game. All right, so that's that. Now they have 4 actions. They need to do this. 1, we're going to draw on the black bag, which is mostly Vikings. So they should be able to get 3 Vikings out of here. Yeah, there we go. Being in the black island is awesome, but it's hard to get there. So that's 1. And then we'll do... let's take another one of these. That's 2. And then for 3, they're going to upgrade Mjolnir to 2. So they take the 2, they put the 1 back. Now, Tyre could get the 1 if he wanted to. Okay, and now they're going to fight this one. Okay, so they need 5. So 1, 2. I'm going to put 2 of them out there. And I'm going to roll. I just need to get a 1. I didn't, but I have an elf. So I'll do the elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have defeated it. Okay, so these go to the land of the dead. And then this one gets pushed back. So I have defeated, not defeated, but fought a monster. So I did that, and that. That's my turn. All right, so now we're going here. We'll flip a card. It's Cert again, and he's going to roll the die. And 1 fire giant will go into the white bag. And now Tyre is ready to do their 3 actions. And I think what they want to do is... they're going to actually use this. They want to get some Vikings. They're going to take 2 Vikings. We're at that level. I used that as my first action to get 2 Vikings. And then I'm going to look in the bag for 2 to draw 3 in the black bag. We're in the black island. You need to do that before they go away. Okay, we got 1 fire giant, but 2 Vikings. That'll work. That'll work. And then I'm going to fight Cert. I need 5. I'll contribute 3 Vikings, and I'll roll. I get to roll twice. Come on, what the heck? All right, so I didn't beat him. Wasted Vikings, because I can't roll anything but blanks today, apparently. And that is my turn. And that's how the game's going to keep playing. You saw everything, I think, except I didn't share between players. If I wanted to, on this player's turn, they could have moved the elf over to that player if they wanted to, but I don't find that to be super useful unless you're really, really desperate. And I also didn't do this action, which is reach into the bag, draw 5 tokens, take the fire giants out, and put the Vikings back in to kind of make the bag a little bit better. But yeah, that's the game. You're going to keep playing until either the players win or one of the 3 lose conditions happens and everybody loses. So again, if you want to check out the full review, click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming.